Hey everybody, welcome back to another exciting episode of... I almost said Castlevania.
Of Castlevania.
Can't say that. Bloodstained.
So, Sleeping Beauty, you've decided to awaken.
Jeeble, tell me you didn't do this. It doesn't make any sense.
How does it not? After all the sins humans wrought upon us?
Johannes told me what they did to you. And you're right, it's horrible. But what you're doing now is just as bad.
No! No, there you are very wrong. What the alchemists did was reshuffle our bodies. What I intend to do is reshuffle the world. I'd say I've earned the right. Join me, Miriam. You're the only one who understands the pain I feel. What it's like to no longer be human.
What? I never thought I'd hear those words from you. I was the one that came to you broken. Convinced I was a monster. And you told me...
This is nonsense.
You told me our power doesn't make us good or bad. Our choices do. I'd given up on my humanity. But you restored my hope. Don't you remember?
Master Jeeble, we must return.
Yes, Miriam, I tire of reminiscing with you. You're here to kill me, aren't you? Then first prove you can find me. Along the way, you'll have no choice but to absorb shards and avail yourself of the powers of hell. If you can still claim to be human at the end of it all, then perhaps I might be more inclined to listen. Come, Gregory. We're leaving.
Jeeble, wait!
So as I said before, as a tutorial boss, ooh, you bastard. This can actually be a pretty tough battle. Gotta use some magic here.
Okay, fucking tits, man. My God.
Where you going? Back to here?
Oh my God, buddy!
You'll die soon enough to use a potion.
Yes.
Ooh! Potion time.
Do it. You gotta be safe.
I use 2 potions.
Ooh.
Come on.
It's a little rough.
You can have little minions. It's gotta be close.
There you go. You fucking did it.
I saw it. Just a flicker. That was the Jeeble I know. I will put a stop to all this.
Looks a little goofy with that helmet.
A little bit.
Bloodstained.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
We're here.
Was this a village? What happened to it? The demons Jeeble summoned?
They've moved faster than we hoped. Miriam, we have to hurry. This was where we were supposed to meet our contact.
All right. But wait. Let me clear the area. There are still demons about.
So yeah, we can go up here and explore the ship anytime we want to. We can go back. It just turns into a raging sea again instead of, you know, being docked here, which is a little silly.
That's a little silly, yeah.
So we're outside the castle now in the little town. It'll take quite some leveling before we try to tackle on like some of the future bosses.
Mm-hmm.
I know the one boss really kicked my ass early on.
Yeah.
Thank you, Miriam. You know who I am. And that means...
I'm sorry we couldn't get here sooner, Dominique.
So this is our contact.
Yes, the church sent me.
An exorcist. And we're lucky to have you, Dominique.
And the church you, Miriam. Thank you for guiding her here, Johannes.
You wouldn't have asked if it wasn't important. But you should tell us why you need her. Miriam isn't one to shy away from danger, but she deserves to be armed with all the facts.
Yes, very well. I told you when I contacted you that the Shardbinder Jebel is responsible for summoning the castle.
Yes, there's no mistake about that. He admitted as much.
What? You spoke to him?
Then let me get right to the point. I find it curious that the outpouring of demons, facilitated by one Shardbinder, just happens to coincide with the sudden awakening of the other Shardbinder, after exactly 10 years.
You're right, it is strange. But the church doesn't get to drag Miriam into this just because the timing is odd.
Oh, do you decide for her then? I asked you to bring her here so she could see the horrors that have befallen the village, and make an informed choice. I have no intention of forcing you, Miriam.
You don't have to. I gave Jebel my word that I would stop him. What happened here only strengthens my resolve.
Thank you, Miriam. I am sorry to put it on your shoulders.
Pardon me? Oh, hello there. Are you all right? We didn't mean to ignore you.
I'm all right, thank you.
You are quite welcome. Do you have a name?
Anne.
What a lovely name. Anne, you shouldn't be out here. Let me take you somewhere safe.
Oh, all right.
Come on, this way. I did some looking around before, and this place seems secure.
Yes, agreed.
Johannes, you, Anne, and I will remain here. We can assist Miriam from safe ground.
What? We can't ask her to brave the castle alone?
Don't be foolish. She is trained in combat. Are you? We would only get in the way.
That's not the point.
I'll be fine, Johannes. Please don't worry.
All right, but we'll be here if you need us.
Let's not waste any time. We have a lot to do.
Come back if you need anything. I'll get a workshop running so I can perform alchemy for you.
Thank you, Johannes.
I know you're strong, but be careful.
I will.
Okay.
This is our little base of operations, where our shop is, where we get quests, and like there'll be a person standing over here at some point. I don't know when, maybe when I leave the room and come back in, she'll just magically be there.
Magically be there.
But there'll be villagers asking us for stuff, like kill so many monsters or
Okay.
find a certain item or
Yeah,
what have you.
that's cute.
Ah, here she is. You have to marvel at the church's resources. Look at what they've provided for us.
I know, it's incredible.
So, what I can do for you here in the workshop is take materials you bring me and transmute them into new items. But the alchemy is easier to show you than explain. Here, I have some materials we can use. So let's try transmuting them.
Okay.
What are we transmuting this time?
So as you can see, whenever we collect materials, we can make potions and weapons and all kinds of different stuff. So it just depends on. And this is the stuff we can't make because we need special items or things we don't have. And then you can break it down by what have you. I don't think there's anything. That longsword looks pretty cool for 15. It's the strongest sword we can make right now, but I think I'm just going to keep with the whip for a little while until we save up some money to, you know, do some stuff. That's actually a lot better and requires only 2 cotton, but we'll just wait it out for a little bit. But yeah, the other thing we can do here is make different kinds of foods.
Yeah. Like some pizza!
Whenever you eat a food for the first time, it gives you a permanent stat boosting thing. So if we eat a rice ball for the very first time, it'll give us plus 10 max HP and 2 constitution. And afterwards, it'll just heal us every time we eat it.
Okay.
So it's good to make all kinds of different foods
make
and
some
stuff
food
too.
and stuff. That's neat.
But it requires, you can see, it requires flour, butter, all kinds of different
All
stuff.
kinds of fucking...
And you just need,
Yeah.
the more materials, the better. The only other thing you can do here is enhance shards. So basically, this is a little different from Castlevania Aria of Sorrow. In Aria of Sorrow, you had to collect more soul, more of the same soul to power it up. Here, you can power it up using items.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
So it has a grade and a rank. So whenever you rank it up, it increases the number of projectiles casted at once. Whenever it grades up, it does more damage.
Okay.
So finding them and powering them up are also part of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
None of the spells we have right now are really worth for me
To level it up.
to level it up much because there's better skills or later on. And we can, of course, dismantle stuff. And take like an item and turn it into a bunch of smaller items. You know what I mean? Which is useful. We will use that.
An item. I'll pass it on to Dominique so she can carry it at the supply post for you. I'll do my best to inform you of what items you can make from what materials. But when it comes to items I don't know about, you'll have to find a formula for me and bring it here.
I understand.
Also, the demon crystal you've obtained, the shards, those can be transmuted the same way as items. Each shard requires specific materials, but it's worth it to make your shards more useful. Try it when you get the chance.
I think I will.
Also, neither one of us has been eating well. No wonder, considering the struggle we've been through to survive. If you bring me the ingredients, I can use alchemy to prepare meals for us. With proper nutrition and a varied diet, you have the potential to get much stronger.
Okay. I just wanted to get through that tutorial. Guys, next time on Bloodstained, we're going to go ahead and probably start, take a look at the shop, do all the kind of, you know, beginner stuff, and then actually start exploring the castle.
Okay.
Okay, we will see you guys next time.